They say never judge a book by its cover. Well, never judge a dad by his cardigan. Meet Hutch Mansell, your average suburban husband, living the most mind-numbingly predictable life you can imagine. Breakfast with the family, miss the garbage truck by 2 seconds, ride the bus, clock in, clock out. To the outside world, Hutch is harmless, forgettable, the kind of guy you wouldn't remember even if you met him twice. But one night, that changes. 2. Masked burglars sneak into Hutch's home while his family sleeps. Heart pounding, he grabs a golf club, sneaks downstairs, and then he freezes. Instead of swinging, he lets them go. They leave with some cash, a watch, and Hutch's dignity. The neighbors gossip. The cops imply he's soft. Even his own son gives him the "you're not a man" look. But here's the thing, Hutch isn't weak. He's holding back. Turns out Hutch used to work for the government, not as an accountant, but as an auditor. And in his line of work, an auditor wasn't the guy who checks your books. He was the guy who erased people from them, permanently. He was the last face bad people ever saw. And now, that part of him is starting to wake up. When Hutch notices his little daughter's bracelet is missing, something inside him snaps. He tracks the burglars to a dingy apartment, but quickly realizes they're just scared kids, not worth killing. On his way home, fate throws him a gift, a bus ride, with 5 loud, drunk thugs harassing a young woman. Hutch steps forward, takes off his jacket, and says one of the coldest lines in action movie history, "I'm gonna fuck you up." Follows is absolute chaos, glass shattering, bones snapping, teeth flying. Hutch wins. Barely. And limps away like it's just another Tuesday night. But here's the problem. One of those thugs was the brother of Russian mob boss who likes 3 things: singing, cocaine, and murdering anyone who annoys him. Guess who's at the top of his list now? Instead of hiding, Hutch smiles. He sends his family to safety, locks himself inside his workplace, and transforms it into a lethal playground. Nails, tripwires, shotguns, improvised explosives. If Kevin McAllister from Home Alone grew up with a kill count, this is what it would look like. Julian and his army of gangsters storm the place. Hutch greets them with bullets, fire, and pure creativity. And just when things get crazy, Hutch's elderly father joins the fight, proving the family business is violence. The battle is brutal, loud, and ends with Hutch turning Julian into a smoking memory. When the smoke clears, Hutch walks out calm, collected like a man who just finished doing what he was born to do. Because Hutch Mansell isn't a nobody. He's the guy you never see coming until it's too late. And that's nobody. The story of a dad who went from average to absolutely lethal in under 2 hours. If you enjoyed this recap, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic movie breakdowns, and tell me in the comments who would win, Hutch Mansell or John Wick.